This is ABC15 Mornings.
New this morning, a shooting at a local live music venue overnight sends thousands of people running for their lives. The scary new video just in.
A Valley family narrowly escaping as a car plowed through their bedroom, but now they're fighting to have a place to live at all.
And the new rules that Arizona utility companies will have to follow if they're considering disconnecting your power during the summer. ABC15 investigates, breaks down what you need to know.
And it's a conversation we're definitely starting to have as we look ahead to those summer temperatures. They always seem to creep up on us, Mark, but we got a little bit of a taste of it over the last 2 weeks or so. We want to say good morning to you. It is now 6 o'clock on your Sunday morning. I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. Hopefully another good day is on tap for you. I'm Megan Thompson.
And I'm Mark Thompson. Yes, a beautiful day yesterday. I don't know how to figure out the utility bill. I mean, 1 week it's this, 1 week is that. I don't think I've changed any habits, and then it goes up. But then I think I've had the air on for a long time and it goes down. So I don't know at this point.
Do whatever you feel, I guess, and then the bill will tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, we're going to see that AC really start to tick up later on in this summer. But for the most part, we're looking really great today and actually slightly below average for this time of year, just about 2 degrees or so. So here's how the day shapes up for you. Maybe you wanted to do some grilling outside. I know I did that myself yesterday. Well, my husband did. I didn't do anything. I stood there and supported, but I did eat it and it was great. So in the 8 o'clock hour, 67 degrees by noon, 79 degrees, and then by 3 p.m., 82 degrees with some afternoon rain chances. So if you are going to be outside, make sure you do it in that early morning and then around that noon hour, because later on this afternoon and into the early evening hours, we are going to see the chance for a scattered stray shower or two here in the valley. So still ahead in your full forecast. I'll walk you through Futurecast with the timing and exactly where we're seeing some of those showers potentially moving in, and also the warm up on the way. This is going to be the coolest day you feel in that 7-day forecast. That's all still ahead.
Megan, thank you. And new this morning, Phoenix police searching for the person or persons responsible for a shooting at Celebrity Theater. Officers telling us that one woman was shot at that live music venue that's located at 32nd Street and Van Buren. This was sometime around 10 o'clock last night. This all unfolding in a packed house. The victim suffered non-life-threatening injuries and is expected to be okay. Police telling us that at least 1,000 people were seen just running out of that theater in fear for their lives. You can imagine after all the shootings that we've had across the country. Again, no one in custody at this time. Will update you with any new information as it comes into the newsroom.
Mark, I can't imagine. Thank you so much. 3 inmates back in jail right now after escaping from the Estrella jail in Phoenix last night. MCSO deputies tell us they caught 1 inmate while Phoenix PD snagged the others. We're looking to learn how exactly they escaped and what crimes they were initially charged with. We want to show you the man police say shot at a police officer along the I-17 Friday morning. We've been following this case since it broke. Investigators now tell us a motorcycle officer was trying to stop Colin Downs for speeding. That's when Downs fired a gun and took off. He didn't get far, crashing into several trucks trying to get away. The officer not hurt. Downs now out of the hospital and in jail this morning, facing charges of aggravated assault.
Well, a family could be left without a home after a car crashed through their house last weekend. Police say that Carnell Cunningham shot and killed his passenger before losing control of his car and then crashing it into the home of Lucinda Arvizu. She's a single mother with 6 children. Her daughter, 9-year-old Raina, was putting together her new bed when her boyfriend's quick thinking saved the young girl's life, grabbing her and throwing her onto another bed just before that car crashed through. And thankfully, Raina is okay, but now the family is at risk of losing their home. She says that her leasing company, First Key Homes, has deemed her house inhabitable, and an email shows that they are moving to terminate her lease.
I'm determined to be able to take care of my kids. But having to deal with this and what my daughter's dealing with right now, it's making it hard.
The agreement is to refund Lucinda with 2 months' rent and her deposit back. But once she receives the termination agreement, they'll have just 72 hours to vacate. We have reached out to First Key and asked if this is common practice to terminate a lease after a car crashes into a home. They have yet to respond.
Question, and we'll keep you updated. An incident at a downtown Phoenix bar sparking outrage, a police investigation, and several different stories. A couple says they were attacked at a downtown bar because they are gay. Here is ABC 15's Mike Pelton, who's sorting through all sides of the story this morning.
Good afternoon.
Standing outside the Golden Margarita downtown, Sarah Tyree with the West Valley NAACP tells us they are speaking on behalf of a couple alleging they were attacked by another customer for being gay last Sunday night.
A woman approached them, told them that they were not welcome in this bar. He didn't understand why. They said that they were not welcome here because they were gay. One of them was then hit in the head. The fight ensued.
The group calling for a thorough investigation and to ensure all businesses are protecting LGBTQIA customers.
Ultimately, what we can say is that we expect for any establishment to make sure that when something happens this way, that they are there to support the community.
Phoenix police tell us their biased crime detectives are now investigating, but have not found witnesses to corroborate what started the fight. And during the investigation, the victims, police say, showed signs of impairment and could not provide enough information on the suspects and incident.
One, I'm a black manager that is gay that works here at this establishment.
Golden Margarita manager Albert Meeks tells me they are inclusive, and he says the customer altercation stemmed from an issue over personal space, not a comment.
That's the first time I'm hearing that, but as far as I know, the individual was a gay male, I understand that, but the comment wasn't what led up to the situation.
But the restaurant did take to social media this week.
We want everybody to know that we are all inclusive.
The Post apologizing to the LGBTQ+ community, noting their staff was not involved, denouncing prejudice and writing, quote, "We will learn and grow from this." Albert insists they welcome everyone.
We're all inclusive, we're all open, we have a good time. We have gay people in here now that's loving the vibe, so it's just come and see us, that's it.
We're told there is surveillance video, to this point not yet released publicly. Mike Pelton, ABC 15, Arizona.
All right, Mike, thank you. Well, this Friday, the COVID vaccination site at State Farm Stadium will transition to an indoor site at Gila River Arena. This comes as temperatures continue to heat up. Right now, the State Farm Stadium site there is operating on nighttime hours. The Gila River site will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. with the ability to administer 1,000 shots per hour. Well, this Thursday, a new state-run vaccination site is opening in the North Valley at Scottsdale's West World. It will offer around 4,000 appointments a day from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. At a state-run vaccination site, anyone who is 16 and older is eligible to get the vaccine, and new appointments open every Friday at 11 a.m.
Having your power disconnected during the Arizona summer can be a matter of life and death. This week, the Arizona Corporation Commission voting to move forward with new rules that outline when utilities are allowed to do it. It's a process that's been years in the making. Our ABC 15 investigator, Courtney Holmes, explains what this could mean for you.
The proposed rules would give utilities two options for disconnection: no shutoffs between June 1st and October 15th, or no shutoffs on days forecasted to be above 95 degrees and below 32 degrees. It's an issue the Arizona Corporation Commission has been grappling with for the past 2 years, since learning of the death of a 72-year-old Valley woman after her power was disconnected on a 105-degree day. Consumer advocate Stacy Champion said the rules are a step in the right direction.
It's a whole lot better than 100 degrees or 105 degrees.
But she does not think utilities should have a choice in which policy triggers the disconnection ban.
I think the majority of them will probably stick with the June 1 to October 15th moratorium, especially given the fact that we've already had 95+ degree days.
Additional proposed changes include $300 in arrearages before disconnection proceedings can begin. That number would be $100 for gas customers. One missed payment in a 12-month period without late fees. And electric companies must create programs that target populations that are vulnerable to heat illness. The rules passed 3-2, with Commission Chair Leah Marquez Peterson, a Republican, voting with Democrats Sandra Kennedy and Anna Tovar. Commissioners Jim O'Connor and Justin Olson, both Republican, voted against. Another heavily debated item was how the utilities would handle customer debt that's not paid, and how much that would increase future rates for all customers. Champion told ABC 15 an increase in rates is preferable to preventable deaths.
We're talking about pennies to ensure that people are kept alive. If you're dead, you can't even be worried about death. So would you rather be dead or would you rather have some debt? And I think most people would say they would rather have some debt.
The next step is a formal rulemaking process where there will likely be a few changes made, but the rules won't go into effect until at least 2022. Until then, the current emergency termination rules are in effect. That bans disconnections between June 1st and October the 15th. Courtney Holmes, ABC 15, Arizona.
Courtney, thank you. Looking ahead this week, First Lady Joe Biden will be in Arizona. She'll be making a visit to New Mexico on Wednesday before going to the Navajo Nation in Window Rock. That'll be on Thursday and Friday. No more details of her trip have been released at this point, Megan.
This week, Grand Canyon University is celebrating its largest graduating class ever with 3 in-person ceremonies. More than 29,000 degrees will be awarded to students. The graduation ceremonies will be held at the GCU Arena starting tomorrow. If you're looking for something to do next weekend and get some plans on the calendar, tickets are on sale now for the 20th annual Phoenix Improv Festival. This year's event is virtual. There are 3 different ticket packages available starting at $10. For more information, go to phoeniximprovfestival.com.
Well, still ahead, the company that wants to give you $1,000 to get an electric car. We'll show you. Plus, keeping teachers in Arizona classrooms, the new funding hoping to combat the ongoing teacher shortage. Welcome back, everybody. One of Arizona's largest utility companies offering an incentive if you buy or lease a new electric vehicle. SRP will give you $1,000. The goal is to lower emissions in the valley. ABC 15's Claudia Rupsich explains how the program works and the benefits of going electric.
It's called the Plug-in and Save rebate. Through the end of the year, SRP will give customers in the Valley a $1,000 rebate when they buy or lease a new electric vehicle, or EV. Go to a local dealership. They can give you information on driving an EV. You can check with us, call SRP, or go to our website and find out if it applies. That includes plug-in battery electric vehicles and hybrid cars. SRP is also offering a $250 rebate for those who buy a charger from SRP's marketplace.
We serve over 1 million customers.
Catherine O'Brien is the electric vehicle lead for SRP. She says currently only about 20,000 customers drive EVs.
Not only can it reduce air quality emissions from the reduction of tailpipe emissions, it just provides an overall better quality of life for our customers.
Electric vehicles use a battery that has to be charged. Electricity, not gas, fuels the car.
Maintenance costs are also less expensive.
O'Brien says while right now EVs are pricier, overall you'd save money. She says it's cheaper to charge the car than pay for gas, and upkeep is minimal.
There is no oil change that you have to go in and do on a regular basis.
According to the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality, more than half of ozone created from man-made pollution in the valley is from driving on our roads. Besides the small amount of emissions produced from charging, an EV produces 0 emissions.
It's a win-win for everybody.
SRP is offering a series of programs for people like you and me and for business partners as well. You can learn more about those and the benefits of driving an electric vehicle on our website, abc15.com. I'm Claudia Rupsich, ABC 15 Arizona.
Yeah, great story there, Claudia and Megan. I drive an older Acura. It runs fine, it looks great, but it's older. It's a 2004, so I am in the market. I think if it can last me another hot season, I might look towards getting an electric vehicle for my next car.
I think it's a great idea. And whatever you're driving today, Mark, you may want to just roll down those windows because as we look at that most accurate forecast, it is beautiful out there for your ride, wherever you may need to go, or if you're just going to go for a walk. Right now, this is a live look at the valley with those clouds out there, but that sunshine starting to peek through. 63 degrees right now in Phoenix, also 63 in Mesa and Glendale at this hour. Goodyear, you're checking in a little bit warmer than everybody else, but still gorgeous at 65 degrees. For your valley planner, here's how the rest of the day shapes up if you want to figure out what you're going to do on your Sunday. So through that 8 o'clock hour, we are still in those 60s, and then the 70s join us right around 9 a.m. at 72 degrees, 76 by 10 a.m., 78 degrees by 11 a.m., and we'll continue to stay in those 70s up until that noon hour before we climb to about 84 degrees for the high today, which does put us about 2 degrees below average for this time of year. 55 the high in Heber, 54 in Show Low, 61 in Payson, 52 degrees in Flagstaff, 51 in Window Rock Page, 67 the high for you. Prescott 64, 75 in Kingman, and 85 degrees the high today in Quartzsite. Now we are tracking some rain chances across the state and right here in the valley. I put Futurecast in motion right around 1 p.m. where we see a tiny bit of some scattered showers moving into the northern parts of the valley and the eastern parts of the state. Southeastern Arizona and eastern Arizona continuing to see that mix of rain and snow showers there right around 4 p.m. And we still see that potential activity for us here in the Phoenix metro into the evening hours before this thing clears out. So it's a slight chance and it'll be out of here this evening. The winds, here's what you can expect today from this system. About 5 to 15 miles per hour here in the valley of those sustained winds. And then in northern Arizona, gusts up to 25 miles per hour. And this is Futurecast come Wednesday. Now we may be thinking this wasn't enough rain for sure in this round. Unfortunately, this next disturbance doesn't look like it's going to bring us a lot of rain either. Potentially a little bit breaking into the state, but nothing here in the valley. Something we will keep in mind though is it's going to produce some wind speeds that are going to increase our wildfire danger. So you'll see that in the 7-day forecast for you. So today 84, 20% chance of valley rains, a little bit breezy, 89 degrees tomorrow and then 93 on Tuesday. So we swing up and then swing back down come Wednesday and Thursday with that arrival of that low pressure disturbance to the north. So breezy and windy conditions there on Thursday. Friday 90 degrees, Saturday 95.
Megan, thank you. Still ahead, many people have been using their downtime in the pandemic to discover new passions or hobbies. The local model yacht club getting together for some good old-fashioned outdoor fun. Plus, the local bookstore hoping to share their love of books with the community one last time before closing its doors, giving away thousands of free books.
Thanks for watching ABC15 Arizona, streaming 24/7 on Roku and these streaming devices.
Welcome back. As Arizona's rebound from the pandemic, many are seeking out new ways to connect with others.
Absolutely. Finding new passions, hobbies, and activities and clubs. It's become really popular online, but a lot of people, they just want to find a way to unplug from the internet and get back to some good old-fashioned fun.
Our photojournalist James Egbert is about to get up close and nautical with a group of old boys and their toys from the Gilbert Model Yacht Club at Desert Sky Park.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, this wind today is very, very fluky. It always is. It comes and goes. And this same boat keeps winning all the time.
Yeah, get rid of that guy.
Sure.
Did you cheat again and beat me?
Same course?
Don't worry about it, David.
1 minute till mark.
How the heck you got ahead of me?
I built a power boat when I was in the 8th grade. And I decided to refurbish it. And I said, I wonder if there's anybody around that can shed some light on it. And I got online and I found Mesa Model Yacht Club. And so I went down to the pond one day and I saw these guys walking up and down this sidewalk sailing these toy boats. And I said, oh, that looks like fun. So I bought one. And then I bought the second one, and then a third one, and a fourth one, and a fifth one. They're all different. And that was about 10 years ago. And I've been playing with them ever since. It's a good way to stay out of trouble. It's reasonably inexpensive. I've got that little yellow boat out there, and that's called a Victoria class. I've got about $400 in it. This is a brand new pond. It's owned by the city of Gilbert, and we officially only started sailing here January 1st. We've been sailing here 3 days a week. So it's the newest club, but many of us feel that it has the best pond to sail on. Feel free to come down Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday morning at about 9 o'clock or from 9 to 11 anytime. And you can take one of these toy boats for a test drive. You might get hooked eventually.
Well, that looks relaxing and like a whole lot of fun. And the Gilbert Model Yacht Club is just one of a few clubs around the valley, and they invite you, as he said, to come on out and join in on the fun and even try out one of their boats. And soon you'll be singing a Christopher Cross song as you go sailing in the desert. All right, 6:26 now. Still ahead, an update on the deadly FedEx shooting in Indianapolis, Indiana. This morning we're hearing from the suspect's family for the very first time.